Georgia Banks for Seconds Out, and I'm delighted to be here with Rhiannon Dixon back in Manchester. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm just so excited. I can't wait for Saturday. It can't come soon enough, really.
You're at yet again another matchroom press conference. You've not had the best of luck.
No.
Talk us through kind of the build-up, what kind of happened.
With Liverpool, so I was joking to Ross saying like I'm king of the press conferences but never fighting. So with Liverpool, my opponent pulled out, and the only time I heard of it was when before the press conference Eddie came over and was like, "Don't worry, we're still going," and I was like, "Still going with what?" And he was like, "Oh, I mustn't have told you your opponent's pulled out, but we're still trying to get you an opponent." So I was like, "Oh, right, okay." So I went over to him and I was like, "Oh, so my opponent's pulled out," and he's like, "Yeah, but don't worry about it, we'll get you someone else." So then it was a weigh-in on Friday, made weight, did all my bath and everything, and then Ant rang me and was like, "Oh, you're not fighting, like we can't get you an opponent." And I felt more bad on him because he sounded so upset. And I was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it, it's fine." And then I was like secretly going to us like, "Get me some water, I need some food," because I was starving. But obviously, you know, I got to go to the show and it was an unbelievable show. I don't know if was you there? No, but it was amazing. I was like ringside and I was like, yeah. So obviously it was like bittersweet because I got to experience it, but I wasn't actually fighting.
What kind of pressure does that put on you, kind of mentally and physically, knowing that you've gone through a whole camp and then it just gets taken away from you at the last second?
Well, it's kind of the thing that's happened now. So I was meant to be fighting Teresa Durakova. She pulled out, I think it was either last week. Then I was meant to be fighting Benavides. She didn't come over, so I'm not fighting her. So I only found that out like last night. And I think I've got I know.
You can't write this.
No, literally. I was like, I must be the most unluckiest person ever. So I was literally sat with Ross like, it's another camp that I've done, like right before Christmas, and like I'm not fighting. So I had it in my head like I'm not fighting, and then Ant's come to me now and he was like, "Well, I think we've got an opponent, so you're definitely fighting on Saturday." So hopefully I've got an opponent for Saturday.
But you won't know anything about them for the time being?
No, so I'm probably just going to wing it.
So for those that don't know you haven't had much amateur experience, but you came through the unlicensed scene. You pretty much dominated that. You fought everybody you could before turning over. You're now with Ant Croller. How has he developed you into the pro game?
Well, instead of being like a bare knuckle street fighter, which I used to be like, I'm more like a boxer now. Like I'm really smart with it. And Joe was saying like the other day, like you're thinking more in the ring and not just going like if you get hit, you're not just going and hitting back. It was like you're thinking more and setting up stuff more. So I feel like I'm getting, you know what everyone got in the amateurs. I'm just kind of trying to learn as a pro now.
And Joe's got a fantastic stable. So you've obviously sparred with big names like Natasha, Jonas, Chantelle, Cameron. What have you been able to learn from them?
Chantelle Cameron, she's an unbelievable boxer. Like just the pressure she puts on and the pace that she can keep. I've learned that I can take a punch by getting hit off Natasha. Definitely fucked me. Sorry, but she's a very hard hitting woman. But no, it's just like it's invaluable experience that I couldn't ask for. Like what am I now? 3-0 girl gets to spar girls like that, so I'm just trying to learn as much as I can from them.
And I think last time we spoke, you were still a little bit starstruck. Do you still feel a little bit like that when you see Tasha?
Oh, with Tasha, yeah. I'm still a bit shy around her. I thought you meant with that, I was like, nah, fuck him. No asked about him anymore.
Me too.
But yeah, with Tasha, I'm still like, so how you doing that? Like, how did you throw that punch? She's probably like, what are you doing? But yeah.
So in the kind of past 2 years, we've seen such a massive boom in women in sport and women in, I was going to say football, women in boxing. And then, do you feel as if you are a role model to younger women?
I'd like to think I was, just because I've shown that you don't have to go and like give your whole life to boxing from like being 8 years old and go. I went to uni. I've got a really good job. Like I'm a hospital pharmacist. Like so it's not just kind of like people think boxing's just for like people who aren't going anywhere else in life, but it's not. Everyone in boxing, they're really smart. Like Sandy's right there. Do you know what I mean? She's an unbelievable athlete, and you know she's a massive someone to look up to. Katie Taylor's right there.
So I am also eyeing her up from the corner of my eye.
I know, but she thinks I'm weird. I'm sure she thinks I fancy her, but no, I'm with my boyfriend. I know, I'm just admiring her.
Well, all the best for Saturday night. I can't wait to see where you go next year as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Am I right? Right, so what I'm going to do